as you can see, spray paint dried. My once brown ugly box is now silver. Now of course, if you don't have spray paint, totally okay. You can do this with regular paint, and of course you can go ahead and buy already gray or silver cardboard or like paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut out all the silver stuff. So now I'm left with two pieces of cardboard. This one's silver, which is great. We have so much to work with, and it's awesome. Yay! And then this we can save for later, for anything else that I might want to use it for. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut these in half. This is really what I want. It kind of sucks because there was tape on here originally, so I don't really want that piece, but it's okay because what we're making today is we're making a train, so it's totally fine if it looks a little beat up because most trains, in New York at least, are pretty beat up. 3 pieces, which is more than enough for what I'm going to build today. These I'll save for something else. I might use it for like a building, like in the city, because I've made city buildings already. Just as like simple background pieces, I kind of just put them up like that. Boom. You have a city. I also did the same method that I did. I just took cardboard boxes and I spray painted them, except these ones were like snack boxes and cracker boxes. Okay, so now I have these pieces, which are going to be the base for the train car. So this is our product that we're working with. This is our train car. And to be honest, if you've ever been on the subway, you'll know that the train cars are very beat up and they usually have like graffiti on them. So it might be kind of cool to play around with some Posca pens or some marker and decorate it however you want to. So I think that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and test it out a little bit. Now we're gonna sit here and try and build this on camera so you guys can kind of see what I do. This right here is crucial. If you don't have an iPad, you don't need one, don't worry. All I looked up was just train kind of ambiance, and then I picked a video where it was showing outside, the outside view instead of the front view. Make sure you don't have a front view. You want one that's moving this way. Like you're looking outside the window of the train. It's really important that you do it that way and not forward, because that's not how it works when you're on a train. It's just not how it works. As you can see, there's some couches here. These, I think, would look good as train car seats, and you'll see why in a moment. So first, we're gonna layer this. The first thing about set building is layering how it looks. That sounds weird, but it'll all make sense because you have a background, a middle ground, and a foreground. It's the same thing as painting or doing a picture or taking a picture or anything. You think about what's in the background, what's in the middle, and what's right in front of you. It's what builds the set. So first, I think this seat would look good here. So I'm gonna take a few friends here. I think she would look good in this seat. Maybe she's looking out the window. Maybe this guy's over here. Now, see how it's kind of off a little bit? How we fix that is we're just gonna move it over. I really want this front window in this. This back one I don't really care about. What I really want are these two windows here. which is why it's important when you're thinking about what's in your background exactly. Next, I'm going to put this chair right here. This is where our main character is going to sit. She's going to sit in the middle because why? Because she's important and it's how you lay out your sets. And there is our train for right now. I kind of just put these here in case that those didn't work out, but they actually worked out a lot better than I thought they would, so I'm just going to put these extra set pieces away. Okay, I'm going to talk while I set this up. The next thing that's really important, so my camera's on a tripod, right? The next thing that's really important is your camera angle. How you're going to set this up. I'm going to move my tripod a little bit, make this better. Move it down some more. Zoom in. Perfect. Okay, now we have our basic setup. You have to figure out... Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? That's kind of good because it shows you the layout exactly. So here's our background. This video here that's going to play. This right here is our middle ground. I'll zoom out. It's just 2 sofas. Now we're gonna see what this looks like with different kinds of lighting. So I'm gonna move my ring light. You don't want to see it in the reflection. You should never be able to see it in the reflection. So if it shows up in the reflection, you're gonna move your lighting and that looks better. So now I'm gonna move my other light. I have 2 lights. I'll show you. Sorry, this is so chaotic. So I'm gonna pull my tripod back so you can kind of see the whole setup I got here on my desk. It's kind of, you can see I have 2 lights. This is my desk setup right here. It's literally just a dresser and then another white piece of wood, but you can literally just use some big white poster board. It doesn't have to be like this. I'm literally just in a shed outside my house that's been insulated, has walls, whatever. I have a blow-up mattress that looks like another bed. I sit there and I edit my videos. So here we have my ring light, my phone, my water bottle, tapestry, the house, and my light. There's not a lot of light in here. All I have are some LEDs, and that's really it. There's not a lot really going on in here. It's just for my LPS videos. So that's my chaotic setup. I used to film on my floor for a really long time. In my bedroom, I filmed on my floor. I filmed on my desk. I filmed on my dresser. This used to be in my bedroom, actually. This wasn't where I filmed on a different desk. But I brought this out here because it makes sense, you know? In post, actually, I might zoom this out just a little bit so I have, when I edit, I usually like to film zoomed out because when I edit, I zoom in a lot. So I'm going to pick it out, the angle that I like. I'm going to focus my camera the way that I think looks best. And then I'm going to zoom out just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to play the video in the background and it will all balance out. Look at that. I got to fix the ring light. It's showing. Don't want that. Make sure your characters in the middle ground are focused more than what's in your foreground and your background. That looks great, doesn't it? There's our train, guys.